This is the Man Stop It podcast. Man Stop It. Man Stop It. Next story I got up on Tyquan. Little bitty Tyquan, man. Yeah, that was my little dude, man. Little bitty self, man. I can still just picture him and see him, man. But yeah, hit that like button, But yeah, Tyquan, man, he was another good kid, man. You feel me? So yeah, I got do a story on my boy, man, on Tyquan, man. Tyquan from in the hood, around Brick, around Duck, littlest motherfucker in the circle, man, in the crowd, man. Little bitty something, man. But Tyquan was he was a good kid, man. Like I say, man, all these kids was good kids, man. Maybe bad, did shit, did stuff, like anybody else would have did coming up, Everybody, you know, do something. You know what I'm saying? Or get into something. As a kid, I did. I did throwing rocks at cars off the highway. I was a badass little kid. But like I'm saying though, Taekwon was a cool little guy, man. Real cool little guy. I remember, man, just seeing him every time I come around, ducking them over their house or whatever. Or if I come around over in the hood over there, STL or through Gyro or something, I'm seeing little Taekwon. I ain't gonna lie, every time he saw me, he knew I was gonna say something to his ass, because he was bad. He'll just look at me, man, and he'll laugh. Like for real though, they'll look at me and they'll just smile, man. And it wasn't none but respect. They never disrespected me. They always showed me love. He always showed me love, man. Taekwon was a shorty, man. He was 12, some shit like that. 12, I remember when I was going to court for my son Scrap, and Taekwon was coming to court. He had the same judge, and I'd be in court, so he just be so motherfucking bad. He just stay moving, sliding on the benches and shit, just sliding and doing everything, wasn't listening to nothing. He just was bad as hell, you know, and he just used to always look at me. I'm on the bench and he'll look and he'll just be sliding all on the benches all day, and I'd be like, man, just sit your little ass still, boy. What's wrong with you? And he'll just look at me and laugh and smile, but he was at court, and he stayed in the court. It's like every time I came to court for my son Scrap, he was in that motherfucker, you know. But yeah, I got memories on him, man. Like I remember the night that he got, that he got killed. Uh, I went and picked up my little cousin, the Don, and it was like one something in the morning. I picked him up from like the bus station or something, and I went and picked my little cousin up. Then I dropped him back off over there on in Gyro. It was like maybe one something in the morning, probably one something in the morning, uh, 1:30, 1:40 something in the morning. I dropped the Don off, and that's my bedtime. So I saw Taekwon out there with them that night, and I just uh, dropped my little cousin off. I sat out there for a minute, and everybody they all was outside. They all was over there kicking it and shit like that. But his little ass was outside at one something in the morning. You know, he just used to be loose, man. a little kid. He was like the first youngest. Like, you know, we got a little more, but it was a Tyquan first. You feel me? You know, and like I say, he was a well-respected little kid too. But like I say, we got the little Mo. We talk about the little Mo, and little Mo was a shorty, and but we can't forget about Tyquan. You know, Tyquan was out here. So I sat out there for a minute, and I got up out of there. I went to the crib, and like I think it was that next day, somebody called me and shit, and they was like, man, you know, Taekwon got killed. I think it was Brick. Brick called me, and he was like, they killed Taekwon. Uh, he was like, they killed Taekwon. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, man. The little boy ain't fuck with nobody. He was bad, but he ain't deserve to die. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm talking about, man. Like, don't none of y'all deserve to die out here. You know, y'all all somebody's kids, and y'all all somebody's kids. Now I don't know nothing about all that. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, and I'm just saying I knew Taekwon, and when I used to see him, I used to be all the time, and he see me, he just was like, what's up? Speak and all that, but I've been seeing him around ducking them since he was a little bitty ass boy, you know, and he was a cool little shorty. So yeah, hit that like button, share, but yeah, Taekwon and the stories I got on him, and he used to be at my house too, but Taekwon was cool. Yep, so that's the Taekwon story. He was a shorty, man. He died at like 12 years old. But he was a cool little shorty. He was cool, man. Shout out to Seattle, man. Man, stop it.